Peace family, how are you guys? Hope all is well. Checking on you. Late night, right? But I'm up and at it, right? Yeah, I'm up and at it. I got something to tell you guys. Check this out. Look at him. He just living his best life, right? Look at him. He thinking you. I really don't think this is a cat, right? And that's only like a quarter of his stories. But anyway, I just wanted to do that real quick. Check this out. I came here. I heard some stuff that was so disturbing, right? It was disturbing, but it wasn't surprising, right? And I've been away for a minute, but I've been sitting back doing the knowledge, right? So check this out, right? Let me tell you what happened. Remember, I said, see, not even recently. I had already told y'all to watch those 10% bloodsuckers, right? I told y'all that last year, even doing politics and stuff like that, right? See, so now, right? They said if you let somebody talk too much, they're gonna start to tell on their fucking self, right? So I wanted to get that out there real quick, right? Couple things. Okay, touch bases over here, right? Cause I don't appreciate it. The real grassroots, the real ones who are on the ground, right, in the streets, at home, taking care of our family, ain't asking white supremacy for a motherfucking thing, right? I mean, zero, right? We take offense, right, to you commercialized motherfucking people. We really do. You 10% commercialized jokers, we take offense to you. We take offense to the things you've been saying about us, right? And my thing is, we ain't never see you in the streets. Y'all talk a good game on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and then they be like, I've been doing. Listen, man, miss us with that bullshit. See, we see through it. Let me tell you something. Right, I want to go in so deep, and I may just do something tomorrow, but I'm tired right now. But what I didn't appreciate, what I listened to, right, with my dear brother Kwame, right. I was listening to someone blatantly admit they were 10%, right? And so, I don't want. Oh, I just want the 10%. So listen, I'm a 5%, right? So when I hear somebody say they just want the 10%, so that means that you just want the black. Uh, you don't want you want the black. You want the bootleg blacks, right? And you want them Masonic black ones, right? You know, y'all religious folks. You know, the ones who take religion or uh, politics or whatever you feel as though it's going to be your fake attraction power to get the people, the actual grassroots, right, to sit back and play follow the leader with your ass, right? See, where I come from, we don't have no leaders. We don't have no captains and fucking lieutenants, right? When we on the ground, it's everybody. You know what I mean? The fight cipher is equal. And I definitely didn't appreciate this Wallace Far Muhammad looking nigga, right? Along with the brother calling himself CI Power Her God, right? Cause O in our mathematics, right, means cipher. Ain't no man or no male in the nation of gods and earth should be calling themselves cipher. So let's get that out the way. I told y'all to y'all commercialize. I'm gonna give y'all this work in a minute, right? I like that word work. Because too many of you playing too many games, right? And y'all like to take this culture and dip and dab and try to use that shit, throw it all on our intelligence like we can't see through your stupidity, right? I just was amazed about what I heard. I was. I was like, this nigga here really think that he got some kind of power, right? With the real grassroots, right? He just think that he got all the brains. Nobody knows uh, anything about finances or anything about black power or anything of that nature. They just him and his clique. They the only ones with the hookup, right? Right. And to be honest, right, we the poor righteous teachers, but we got some money, right? And we know the game. We know you niggas is full of game. We know if YouTube shut y'all bitch ass down today or tomorrow, you couldn't come on the ground and survive like us, right? You use the people, you blood suck the people, then you admit that you blood suck the people, right? And then you want to be nasty about it and double down. The devil is a lie, right? See, like I said a long time ago, I watch, right? I watch the mistakes before I strike. And I've been waiting for a minute, right? Because like last year, we got caught up in with COVID, and then it was politics, and then you had fake motherfuckers that jumped on the scene, fake people, right? Who was suspect to us anyway before COVID. Because see, COVID opened your eyes. Because a lot of people, right, was already working for them people, right? And as soon as COVID hit, and then, reality kicked in, right? They want to jump on the bandwagon as if they were here all alone. Meanwhile, they were against our reparations, right? They were using foreigners to cipher money and bloodsuck us, right? They were pinning sisters against sisters, right? See, this is the problem here. You niggas is commercialized. We can't be bought or sold, right? This ain't about no money with us. You fucking with the real deal here, the real spiritual people. I ain't talking something you can't buy, something you can't regurgitate, right? And definitely something, right, that if you say the wrong word, right, you only got to say one word, like Pinky said, and it's over, nigga, right? Because we can see through the bullshit. Y'all, fake ass Mason shit. This is my thing. My thing is like, I looked at Joe Biden the other day, right? Joe Biden, I told y'all Joe Biden was up there with that dog whistle. So these niggas come out here, right? And they really think, right, now that we into the new age, that we can't see past their fake black Masonic dog whistles. But we can. I tell you, we smart over here. See, the 5% don't like the 10%. We don't like y'all. And we teach the 85%, we teach the dumb, deaf, and blind for free. Right? We teach them for free. Right? And if some want to add on, so be it. We now here commercializing black culture and black people for $1, and then to disrespect them, calling us ghetto and all types of foolishness, right? And then threatening our brother. Let me tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you real quick, right? Cause see, a lot of you know what I mean. Y'all. It's mind boggling. It's mind boggling, right? So check it. My EI, right? My EI is from New York, right? And she retired from Wall Street. I also been building with a guard from Wall Street for years. He's a 9/11 survivor. And I used to ask him questions, right? About the bullshit that people be talking about on Wall Street, right? And you know what the answer was? That's bullshit. He ain't in the circle. He ain't in the circle. right? So we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. Wall Street people that's irrelevant on Wall Street, right? We don't know y'all like that. We don't know y'all in the corporate fucking world or on the streets like that, right? For you to be, and then it's like I like I said, it's always some undermining. Pardon me, I'm talking. Some undermining going on. But see, we know who put that battery in your back, right? We know the other 10% bloodsuckers that you run with who put that battery pack in your back, right? So don't fuck with Kwame, right? And we love the ghetto over here, nigga. And if it wasn't for the ghetto, your ass wouldn't be eating, right? Because we almost starved you out. We almost starved you out when you disrespected us the first time, right? And then when COVID came, you popped back up into the mist and you was black powering it all over again, right? Like we forgot, right? See, and then all them threats. Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us like that, right? Because simple fact of you don't know. See, they said be mindful of who you mess with, right? Physically, because you don't know their spirit, right? And see where Kwame is from, and where my EI is from, and where I was raised half of my life, right? In the Oyotunji, by the Oyotunji village, right? We ain't nothing to be fucking with. I just want you to understand that, right? You talk a good game, but you don't want that. You don't. You know, a lot of people say you don't want the smoke. Over here, we think you don't want this fire, right? We don't have no fake magic, right? Shit we got in us is by a birthright, right? We you can't commercialize us. We that real spiritual, them real spiritual beings. See, Kwame is what we call, because I did the knowledge on him, he's Pisces, right? He's Olokun. He is your fucking Jesus, right? I didn't mean to put Jesus and the curse word in the same sentence, but I'm just letting you know who you're dealing with in the spirit, right? And Jesus said that when this day comes, right? He's gonna come. He's gonna separate the sheep from the goats, right? The 10%, right, from the 5%, right? And the 85 that you bloodsuck, right? To keep food on your table, not the other way around. Not the other way around. You're going to respect us. You're going to respect this culture, and you're going to stop playing with us. We don't give a fuck about white supremacy and your undermining, underhanded Masonic bids with them, right? And Charlemagne the dog. You sitting here now bigging up Charlemagne the dog, and all last year you act like you were so politically against what he was saying when he was dealing with Joe Biden. Ain't that a revelation? Ain't that a revelation? So y'all not gonna play with us, cause I told you we come from those bloodlines that resisted them Seminoles, right? The Angolas, right? The Pity Rivers, the Black Cherokees, the Blackfoots, right? The Nigerians. We all came up that coast in Charleston, right? And we ain't never, right? When I go to South Carolina, right? It's like going back to the days of the plantation. Ain't nothing changed. I have a son buried in the graveyard with my ancestors been here. They got grave marks since I want to say 1500s. Yeah, something like that, 1500s. In Dr. Buzzard. is in our graveyard. One of the buzzards is in our cemetery. So I'm just letting you know, don't fuck with us like that. Because you're not playing with your white zaddy. And you ain't playing with these commercialized spiritual fakes that you accustomed to, right? I'm not a follower, right? But I understand what's going on here, and it's jealousy. You mad, and you gonna try to stop our brother Bag, because you know it ain't all about popularity. It's really about the simple fact that he got the attraction power that you don't have. You never had it. We gave you a pass and put you out there by the grace of our God, right? But here you go again. See, when you got into it with them sisters, right? You disrespect them, you dogged them out, and you turned them against each other, and then it was all about a money grab with you. It had nothing to do with culture. It had nothing to do with B1. It had nothing to do with you being for the people. All you ever been for was that fucking bag, right? And the things that you teach, right? To me, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Because I already told you, my godmother, my Ia, retired from Wall Street. My God of Wall Street, still on Wall Street. Where them gold doors at? You know where you go in with two gold doors right there? I go to, only thing stopping me from not getting on a helicopter, right, is COVID. That's how close I be to the Hudson River. I have lunch in Tribeca, right? Randomly, whenever I feel like it. So, you know, um, for you to sit there and act like somebody is so ignorant and don't know what's going on in the financial world, you got all the fucking answers, right, to our problems, and with something that's really like going to a casino, right, and playing poker with. That's all it is. Bottom line, right? They take money and throw it here, throw it there, throw it here, throw it there. You might strike it rich here, might strike it rich there. Because what goes up must come down, right? Only reason why that the market is still the way it is because of COVID, because that bull run was supposed to stop, right? The end of 2019, up into 2020, yeah. That bull market really was supposed to stop, right? Am I correct? But since we got COVID, it's moving right along. But it will crash. And I've watched you predict lies for a long time about stock market crash, all this. You would say stuff like that. I would call the God. I'd be like, yo, God, his stock market's going to crash today. What I need to do? He'd be like, no, where you get that from? Right? And I never said anything, but just listen to the liars talk about it. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate how y'all don't like Kwame, fine, right? But don't be out there. This is the problem. You claim you're so much for black people and black power. Why the fuck is you even worrying about his bag and his platform and what he's doing? If he ain't out there bothering you. Right? Everything that was going on with him is his business. Nobody care about who like you, who you like, or nobody else. We really don't fucking care. We care about our people. And you never did. Right? And you sit here when you get angry, when you can't deal with truth, or when you get angry, right? Then you start disrespectful, like he said, condescending, regurgitated evilness in you, because you are evil. You are a black made devil. And I don't appreciate anything that you said, right, about our brother and about black people that's been taking care of you since you came along with them scams. Put it that way, right? And I wish a motherfucker, I wish you would. See, I got a lot of everyday shit people just don't know. I just be doing the dollars for now because I'll make you cry, right? I really would. See, I see you, but you see me not. That's how that go, right? Y'all dip and dab, try to play with mathematics, you try to play with Christianity, you try to play with the riches, all kind of crazy shit, right? And then you want to come out here like you a Mason, like you throwing Masonic dog whistles. Nigga, miss us with it, right? You miss us with it. You ain't 1 foot on Jacob's ladder. Not in this world, right? See, I come from the 5%. So you only deal with 33, right? And 1/3 of this knowledge. I'm 360 universally, right? I could take anything, right, and put it up against mathematics and break that shit down, right? So easy. You better ask somebody. We them seers. We see not through you, but past your ass. Your fake and phoniness. Time is running out for people like you. And this is just for you. It ain't all for your affiliates. It's for you. Right? It's for you. It's for you. Because what you said, I really didn't appreciate that. And then you go, oh, I don't want, I just want the 10%. Let's see, who are the 10%? The 10% are the rich, black boule, right? Slave makers of the poor, who teach the poor the Almighty God is a spook in the sky and can't be seen with the naked eye, right? That's who you want on your team. You want a team of them, the bloodsuck, our poor brothers and sisters who don't have knowledge of self, our poor brothers and sisters who done been through so much hell on this planet, right, dealing with white supremacy, and they come to people like you looking for guidance, right, and all you looking for is a couple dollars out of them so you can enrich yourself until it all till their world turns upside down, when that market flip upside down, right? Because it will, right? I swear I was on my way to rest, but once I heard that your demon, right? Because you are a demon. You are a demon. And we see through you, right? And like I said, you fucking with Kwame, right? Is from them islands. He from that coast, right? We know our heads, right? So Kwame is what we call Olokun. Olokun rules the bottom of the sea, where all the lies and secrets is buried, right? So he has the natural psychic ability, right, to see what's hidden behind, right, your smirk, your lies, and your deception. Because you got a lot of that going on. And he draw it right up out of you. He bring you right to the surface. And when he bring you to the surface, I'm Yemaya, right? I'm going to let that knowledge be born. All about you, right? You like a submarine down in the bottom, right? Whose time is up and has to come to the surface. And now you got to be revealed. Bottom line, because you're no good for our people. When you said what you said, it was just so disrespectful. And then these little little cats on here with this hip hop stuff. You listen, I'm tell you something. Allah's 5% is really watching y'all on all angles, right? Y'all doing too much for fucking attention, and we don't like it, right? Don't do shit just for likes. Do it for the do it for the culture. If you're doing it for the culture, you wouldn't have them type of motherfucking opinions, and you wouldn't have brought this joker back on there for a second time, speaking about why y'all all on this brother like that. Why are y'all on? And he got more gold than all of y'all put together in one, right? See, when you got niggas like y'all, right? Instead of you learning from him and him teaching you, right, how to build wealth, how to really, really do what you're supposed to do to get where he at, because you ain't there. You got to get where he's at. He's already there, right? You pretending you're there, right? You pretending you're there, which you're not, right? So instead of you learning from someone like that, you would hate on them. You would wish ill. See, when you speak words out your mouth, like, oh, they're going to destroy him, and they're going to do this and do that, you cursing him, right? So when you curse him, right, then you got people out here like me, right, that make sure to block that negativity, right? That's what I'm good at. I see how you coming in the spirit, right, fucking with our brother, but you don't want this Gullah Geechee smoke. You don't want this South Carolina smoke. Fire. Fuck the smoke. You don't want the fire, right? We already put a circle around him, right, to keep you devils and demons and 10% Masonic bloodsuckers and warlocks, right, at bay. And trust me, we the real deal with it, right? I'm going. I just had to put that out there. Kwame, I be watching you. You know what I mean? I'm not a dick rider and all that other stuff. Pardon me for cursing. And yeah, I am ghetto. But I'm just as etiquette as I am ghetto, and I really don't appreciate these fake Masons coming out here trying to play you, disrespect you, and threaten you, and sit back and think we're going to tolerate that. And like I said, you was only in our circle by the grace of God anyway, right? And like I say, ours, the real. You know, the ones that hasn't been tampered, mixed, polluted, diluted by white supremacy or these fake Masons, right? The ones that's out here just doing this from the heart and not really asking for anything, right? But to help our people get out of these conditions. See, that nigga ain't coming here on the game for that. He came in here because he saw a money grab, right? And see, the sisters almost took it from him, right? But then he slithered his way and bought another one in the circle to you know, they said those who stir up the shit pot should lick the spoon. He need to get the fucking licking, right? And I notice with women, you attack women when it comes to a man. You know, you want blah, 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 about, and every time he lie, he stutter. That's how you know he a liar. And we say the devil is a lie, right? I'm watching. I'm here. I'm in the ethers with it, right? Because they don't think we real with this. They think we them. They really think we them. They really think they can take, you know, and play with black people like that, right? For white zaddy and their Masonic buddies, right? Can disrespect us and then come out here and talk the same mouth they talk ill about us, right? It's the same mouth they beg us with, miss us with it, right? I'm going. I just wanted to bring that. Didn't sit with my spirit, right? But I'll tell you one thing, we ain't the one, right? We them poor righteous teachers for real, right? With or without money, we still here to do the work. See, we know that money, especially white people's money, right, is fool's gold. You know, in our lessons it says, well, did they receive gold? The gold? No, the trader left, and there was no one there that could speak their language, right, Mr. Merchant? Since we in Gemini, Mercury, you know, you showing your merchant side of that trader who left. And there was no one there to speak their language, right? Right? Gonna get the bag and go soon, right? Because you get, your seat is get in the 5%. When you do shit like that, we got something where we call it the hot seat. We put you there and we examine you, right? We electrocute your brain, right? With mathematics and truth, right? It's a place where we sit you, right? And you can't read a script, right? You gotta know everything you're talking about off the top of your head, and you gotta show and prove it, right? I love you guys. It's not now. We got to stick together, and I see the wickedness going on here, right? And I really like to mind my business. However, my people is my business. And when I see somebody out here calling themselves a 10% bloodsucker, right, who claim that they dealing with black power, that's a problem, right? And that's not for all the Masons. All Masons is not bad, but the ones like him, right, is a threat to our society. He got to go, and people like him got to go. You make it look bad. And here's the thing. I'm like, this is the thing. Like, I don't see what you said no different, right, than what Joe Biden said in Tulsa and what Donald Trump did, right, with that white supremacy dog whistle in front of that church that day, right? You just did it in blackface, right? We see ya. We see ya. See, 2020 was the year, right, where we had vision, right? Where you could see clearly, where the veil was lifted. 2021, people was talking about 5G. No, it's 5D. It's a fifth dimensional spiritual world that all ain't invited to, right? And like I said, we see you, but you see us not. And that's an actual fact. That being said, you guys keep vibrations high. I'm at 32 minutes. I didn't mean it to be that long, but I had to get that out my spirit. That 10% shit. Thanks for sharing that with us, right? Which we already knew you was anyway. We already knew that, right? But like they say, you talk too much, you start to tell on yourself. That being said, keep your vibrations high, and I'm out, you guys. Peace.